Since November 15, when you turn on the radio, all you hear is Christmas carol. Jingle Bell, Silent Night, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I get lumped with all those songs. But there's one song there that's very interesting. It starts off with, "So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun." That song reminds me, hey, it's time to make a New Year resolution. Because when you're at that stage, you want to know whether you want to do something to help yourself to improve your lifestyle or improve your health, improve your wealth, improve your career, something that needs to be done. Now, I'm not so sure. How many of you have New Year resolution made already? Raise your hand. Okay, that's quite a few. And I tell you what, I admire you. I admire you have the desire to do something to improve yourself. And you also recognize that something needs to be done to bridge the gap. And that's the reason why I admire your spirit. Your spirit is very, very inspirational. Now, unfortunately, do you know how many New Year resolutions will come to the end at the end of the year? Statistics said only 8%. 100 resolutions, you only have 8 of them will be reaching to the end. Now, that's reality. In order to find out why we lose that, you ask people, and there are many, many excuses. They're not reasons, they're excuses. They said, "Oh, I'm too busy. Oh, too much work." Whatever it is an excuse. So basically, even you have the willpower to make a New Year resolution, that is not enough. Willpower is not enough. I tell you what, not that long ago, I met up with a friend. We talked a little bit about the COVID, that we cannot get out and so on. So I said it's very hard to stop a exercise program at home because it's so boring. And my friend said, "No, you need to have not just the willpower, you also need the why power, WHY. I said, "What is why power? I never heard of that." He said that you need to have a strong reason to keep what you're doing. He told me he was in an exercise program for 11 years. He started off at age 62. The reason he did that and he was able to stick on that is because he saw a scenario happen to his father. His father at that time was 95 years old and he needed a hip replacement. The doctor said, "No, sir, we're not going to do that for you. It's like putting new power in the old car. It's not a percent. It makes no percent." His father argued with the doctor. "No, I want the surgery to be done. I'm still very healthy. I'm still very mobile. If you don't put the hip replacement for me, I'll probably be dead next month." And he convinced the doctor to do a test on his body. And the doctor actually gave in and performed the surgery for him. The doctor eventually did that because he found out this fellow, 95 years old, have a body of 76, have a body of 62 years. So this fellow has been keeping his body really, really strong and fit. And his son is my friend. He says that is the reason why he wants to start the program to exercise and get himself ready for any option if there's a situation that he requires a surgery. So you see, he told me that this is a why power. if you can find a very strong connection with a reason to match up with your dream and your desire, that is not very hard to upkeep the program, to upkeep a job that will help you move on to the next stage, to make the improvement of your life. So he told me that, and I went home and I looked it up on the internet, and I find out that what is white power. And there is a blog written by a medical professional. She said that, what is the purpose? You will have a goal, but you have no ambition to go forward with. You actually need something strong to drive you, to carry you through. That is what she called a white power. And I tell you that, ladies and gentlemen, if you have your year-end resolution in place, make sure you link up with a strong reason why you want that, why you want that resolution to be complete. Something that you need, something that you want, or something you really, really desire. Make that strong connection, and I'm sure you'll be able to be not only the 92% of people, you become the 8% of the people who can successfully complete your New Year resolution. And I think that is something I learned, something new I learned. The white power is so magical and so powerful.